All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Roulette Rivals 16. We have a match between Jokerj and MrMike, and I am joined for this shoutcast by the only one and only Chris. What's up, Chris?
That's me. That's me. Hello.
That's Chris, and I'll turn him up a little bit. He sounded a little bit quiet there. Let me.
Hi.
Holy shit. Okay, that's like nice middle
Is that good
ground
enough for
there.
you?
Yeah. That's a great middle ground. Yeah, that was a great match that we just watched over on Moo's channel. And continuing the action here with a big. This is a heavy hitter, heavy hitting match. It
Yes,
feels
sir.
like Joker, MrMike, two-time roulette rival finalist. MrMike Joker is a one-time roulette rival finalist. These guys can hit. They can swing, and we're definitely going to see some of that here tonight. I am very confident. Let me get this overlay refreshed.
I
MrMike
think
is live.
I think in terms of lifetime stats, these are this is one of the closer matches. We had Yanini Ducker. That was probably the most closely matched that we've had so far, at least at the upper level. But I think this is definitely up there as well. MrMike has been playing since Roulette Rivals 1. Joker hasn't, but he has been a bit more active recently and has plenty of experience himself. So, both great players. They've both done very well in the past, and hopefully we'll see that reflected today.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Taking a look at our map picks for this round, we have Joker has chosen Mumbai, banned Whittleton Creek. MrMike has banned Dartmoor. I don't think that's a coincidence, and has chosen Mendoza. Looking at our lifetime performance on the maps here, Joker's been to Mumbai a total of 13 times, 10 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw. MrMike has been here 5 times officially with 1 win and 4 losses. So I think Joker chose this because he thinks he can get a win here, and the numbers would certainly support that. Caveat
Yeah,
being, it is Hitman, it is roulette, so anything can happen.
yeah. This is tied with Ambrose for Mike's lowest win rate map. So I think this is probably a stats based decision.
For
It's
sure.
one of the matches so far. Um, Sorry, I was reading whatever Mike was saying. it's it's one of the maps that Joker has done reasonably well on in the past, and third highest win rate. I'm sure he's probably been practicing for this as well. And
Most definitely.
yeah, again, no surprise on that Dartmoor ban, obviously, but we got our first spin coming out here.
Yeah, please take it away. Tell us what we have.
We've got Wazir Kale, Fiberwire as a metalworker, Vanya Shaw with a fall as a Bollywood crew, and Dawood Rangan, Explosion Accident as the food vendor. So very simple kills for the Maelstrom and for Dawood. The Vanya one's a little bit out of the way with the Bollywood crew, but the fall kill is super easy on her. So
Remind me where you get the fall kill on Vanya?
So in the metalworker set where you throw the brick,
Oh,
there's
of course. Right,
the
right.
two cauldrons, and you can just throw her in one of those, and that
Dumping her in there
counts.
counts as the fall. The Yeah, I guess metalworker start makes sense there, because then you can just catch the
Yeah,
maelstrom as he's going through the alleyways.
yeah, you're gonna get him hopefully with this radio here, and then you should be able to get that kill in like 30 seconds, and then probably gonna try to run over to the front of the tower to get your Bollywood crew, and then the rest of the spin kind of just plays out with the brick.
Was not familiar with that specific timing for the metalworker grab on maelstrom, but MrMike is opting for the skywalk start, and was that a double seeker onto maelstrom?
Yeah, I think this is a it shows a bit of a difference in practice here. Obviously, Jokerj has the more, I don't know, slightly niche strat. I mean, it's fairly well known, I would say, but
Hmm.
definitely requires more map knowledge, and it'll pay off. But on MrMike's end, this strat from him isn't going to take too much longer. You got, I guess, these walls over here made out of paper, so you got the wrong guy. But Maelstrom should be puking for like another 45 seconds. So
Okay, and with Joker already having completed that Maelstrom kill, now moving into the Rongan Tower to presumably grab the Bollywood crew disguise.
Yeah, this girl's gonna go upstairs with that bullet shot on the camera, and then he's gonna look to grab this guy. I think he might be thinking to save his blue egg for the food vendor, since that's gonna be a louder kill. They don't want to risk that body being found, most likely.
Ooh, a replan from
But
Mr. Mike there.
I didn't even see what happened there. I was too busy yapping.
Um, I think it was just he realized he forgot something. Looks like he's changing some smuggles. Put a blue egg by the homeless tent, I think.
And switch to food vendor start. So he will be very close to the maelstrom here. I don't think it'll really make too much of a difference compared to Skywalk.
Hmm.
But maybe just more comfortable here.
Well, Joker's now moving. He's got a brick in hand, moving for the forge to get Vanya heading to that cauldron or whatever that you get the fall kill with. And from there, then the food vendor, an explosive accident. He's actually setting up the food vendor right there with a calmer dart, so
Okay,
should
yeah,
be
there's the sedative.
pretty quick.
I don't know what he needs the bleg for, but I think whatever is fine here. I don't know if he has a taser or a breacher. I don't think he does for the... Because he brought the bleg and the fiber wire. So he doesn't have anything to drive by Dawood.
I guess you don't
I would
necessarily need
assume...
one, though, do you?
Well, and I would assume that he has a pistol, so he would be able to get the... There's a wheelbarrow full of, like, the big propane tanks that he walks past on his way from the brick, so
For
might just be
sure.
able to use that.
Yeah, I don't think Joker will fail to think of something either way. So he's getting ready to set up the train yard. Mr. Mike is, I saw he was, I think, he started as a food vendor, right? But I saw him
Yes, yeah.
taking out that food vendor who's back there. So I guess he's just sort of getting that area ready for when Dawood comes across the barge. But he gets a body found. One of those thugs out by the generator behind that beach house gets discovered.
Did he? I don't know
Not
if he
sure what.
I think he turned it off. I think it just got seen through the window.
Didn't turn it back on. Hmm.
Joker playing a riveting game of frying pan pole over here as he waits for Vanya. This is what we come to his stream to see.
This just means there's room to find optimization with this strat. If you got time to throw
So
a frying
true.
pan, you got time to make these, find a solution.
Yeah, he should have done. He should have done peekaboo here and then had her fall through the map or something to kill her.
He's slacking.
That's just a little bit close there on that KO. I think like a foot further back and she would have gotten seen there, but
It can be tricky in that train yard.
The chain, and yeah, you're gonna want to let her just walk because she will see those bodies and then or not.
I believe Mr. Mike changed his start yet again to local security.
Yeah, so this will get him the Bollywood crew immediately, which is really the only like weird part of the spin. Did he start barge? I guess.
I believe so. I'd be guessing. I didn't see it for a fact, but
he'll have a good timing on an isolation at like 250 or something. I don't remember exactly when, but somewhere around then.
Meanwhile, Joker does get the
worker.
fall kill on Vanya, and is now moving back towards getting the food vendor disguise and this explosive accident kill on Dawood.
And yeah, it looks like he's pretty close over here.
Our intel suggests the maelstrom is hiding somewhere in the city.
Disguise is already ready here. I don't think that should be found there, but it is pretty close to the walkway.
I believe he calmered him anyhow, so if there is a discovery, it shouldn't be too bad.
A little sus on the bullet panic, but looks like he was just far away enough that he didn't hear them shout about it. And hopefully, yeah, that's in range for the kill. And
beautiful.
There's no bodies left out there for anybody to find, so...
Not a one. That was very clean.
Considering he didn't get instant hunted from the guards.
Yeah, that shot was a little bit hairy, but... And,
yeah, Mike is just now in the... Looks like he's going for a hill isolation as middle worker, but... Jokerj has wrapped it up here, and this is the point where I remember that I'm adminning, and I click the button. And
very nice.
Mendoza...
Very nice Mumbai from Mr. Joker.
11.
So, Mendoza, chosen by Mr. Mike. Looking at Mr. Mike's statistics here, it seems this is probably another stat-based decision. He's been here a total of 8 times across that career. 5 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw, with a personal best of 8 minutes and 23 seconds. Joker has been here a total of 6 times. 2 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, with a personal best of 10 minutes and 7 seconds. So, on paper, this looks like a stronger arena for Mr. Mike.
As Dane says in the chat, yeah, Joker hates Mendoza. I mean, maybe he's changed slightly in recent times, but historically he has very much not been a fan of this map, and I think that's where that pick comes in.
Yeah, the picks wouldn't be anything other than tactical in a matchup like this. Did
Curry change Mr. Mike's RR stats page to force light mode just to make fun of him? Because if so, that's pretty funny.
That would be amazing.
Light mode and everything.
Mr. Mike is a known light mode enjoyer.
But yeah, like we see from these Doza stats, 42% win rate for Joker, and then we go over to Mr. Mike, and he's at about 70%. Part of that comes from Roulette Rivals 4, where it was like, one of the matches you were forced to play. So some of that experience might be pretty old. But you got to imagine that Mr. Mike knows that Joker knows what he's doing on any map. So presumably he's going to be playing for advantage here.
Absolutely. Well, we just saw a Mendoza match earlier, and it seems like, even though I've been away for a little while, it seems like there continues to be just chicanery involved with getting Tamara sick and getting her to go to the bathroom. Like, it's which bathroom does she go in? Is someone else going to be in there?
I think Mendoza is and continues to be one of the maps that's seen the most improvement, especially for only having 2 targets.
Thank goodness for that.
The vast majority of the time that it's been in Roulette, most people have not liked it, so it's kind of been a slow process. But
yeah, once players really kind of figure out different ways of dealing with things, like getting falling object kills or whatever else, dealing with the emetic routing in the bathroom, it becomes, when you understand it, it becomes less frustrating to play. The things you can't understand or plan for, Roulette players do not enjoy. We like predictability and known outcomes.
Well, hopefully we see something weird here. I mean, even myself, I don't know what to spin. Usually when I admin and I'm casting, I just glance at it to make sure it's legal and then send it. So I don't even remember what it is.
Well, that's a good cover story for you curating a really hairy spin. So
see, you say that, but
I won't tell if you won't.
The guy that's playing owns the website, so he could just do whatever he wants anyways, I'm sure.
Yeah, he'll go back and pull the logs, and it won't look good. But hopefully Mr. Mike can tie it up here, because if so, then that gets us at least one more extra map. And I'm here for Roulette, so bring it on.
Joker doesn't know how to avoid him screaming, shaking my head.
All right, well, the spin is just moments away. If you don't mind, I'll take this one.
Yep.
Don Archibald Yates with a fall as the sommelier, and Tamara Vidal with the shears as the head of security. So
this is a very gamer winery worker spin.
I'm not unhappy about this. Mr. Mike's going to have to work for this W.
I'm not sure if we'll see that from either player, because I don't know how much Mike has practiced, and Joker doesn't play this map for the most part. So
you're saying we might be here for a while?
Yeah. Well, Mr. Mike, is he gaming? I think Winery Worker is by a mile the best start here.
By a mile, huh?
Yeah. So you can get the fall kill. You pump lure for sure. You get the fall kill. Sommelier is on the way, and then getting the Sommelier triggers the head of security to come down. And there are garden shears down in the wine fields, so You got everything you need downstairs.
Oh, right. I knew all that. No, thank God you're here, because I'd just be like, wow, this is an interesting spin. That's a really interesting way to connect just how the disguises kind of trigger targets moving around. But
I have
so
played
Mr.
so
Mike
much
seems,
Mendoza.
I think Mr. Mike seems to know
Yeah,
that, though, because he's
he's
opting for the
gaming.
Vine Reworker start.
He is gaming for sure.
He's on the right track.
Just need him to a medic snipe the tango musician for fun, and then we'll know that he's really a gamer.
Then we'll know he means business. So Joker is currently running around the back of the villa right now as a waiter, grabbing the shears, and
Yeah, I think he's just gonna knock out Dawn and then bring the sommelier back up probably.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's not really gonna get a good timing for a fall kill.
I mean, failing knowing a more optimal strat, this seems like perfectly sufficient.
So Mike has activated the pump. Does not grab the sommelier as he comes out. I'm not sure how much time he spends down there, because usually I either don't care about him or I knock him out. But he's gonna be able to set up Dawn right here and leave him until he's got that disguise.
I'm not even sure I understand what's happening. So Don comes running. For what
Yeah,
reason?
he comes running to. He checks on the. He just sabotaged the pump in the winery area, so there's
Oh,
a shit ton of wine all over the floor.
oh my
and-
God! Do you see what happened to Mr. Mike? He got thrown. He got
Yeah.
seen throwing the crowbar
Like
at the guard
inside
who was
the
knocked
guard.
out by it.
Those guys are always like supers. They love just turning around for no reason.
Wow.
I've started just knocking one of them out while they're still in the meeting room, because it's just ridiculous how much they turn around and stop for no reason.
Well, Joker's got a really sizable advantage here. So even though he may not be moving as optimally as Mr. Mike is with his strat, he's still got a hell of a lead. Tomorrow's currently sick in the bathroom there. He's in the disguise he needs for the shears kill.
And Mike as well doesn't have a snail to lure tomorrow, so that's also gonna cost him a bit of time, and as far as what you can do with this strat. So I think at this point he's just counting on Joker to rip to have a chance here.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Joker's not in the right disguise, is he? He's that's
He
not
needs the
Cortazar.
baggy pants.
Right. He needs the waiters. But he's working on getting that now.
It doesn't have a banana, but he does have a trank, and he should be mostly fine here.
Wow. Very nice.
Yeah,
Gets the head of security
crowd here is
disguise.
really weird and doesn't really care what you do, so he's fine on that. Get that kill, and then probably, I don't know if he's already changed the temperature for the sommelier, but
Here goes Mr. Mike
that's
trying
what he's
to
gonna
peel
do.
these guards off of Don. Has a better go of it this time, it looks like.
Yep, he should be good on that now. Just needs to knock out Yates, and he's going to lock down, but it doesn't matter. And of course, you can just throw him over the edge when he's ready for that.
Joker is cleaning up in the bathroom here and now heading into the back hallways. Gonna trigger the sommelier.
And yeah, Mike's getting down here. I don't think the sommelier is in there though. He goes to check on the horror flick, and I don't know that he's back at this point. Seems like he's just gonna go up and trigger the temperature, but if he's not in there, I don't think he'll care.
So Mr. Mike is... It feels like he's kind of closing the ground a little bit on Joker, but he still has...
Yeah, and Joker even
A lot of
tranks
work.
here, so Cortazar should get woken up and eventually make his way down through there, but even finding that body is not going to matter. Oh, is this the doors that Mike disabled? Okay.
All right, so Mr. Mike is now running down there to try and grab the sommelier. Joker already has it, and...
It looks like Joker tried to set up a remote isolation with the banana, and then she just walked around it because there's just a banana sitting on the floor. But he's headed back up. He's gonna grab this fall kill, and then he should be good. I mean, he's already got a disguise ready to walk out with.
Oh, Mr. Mike lost the sommelier. He left.
Yeah, I think he's still down by the pump. But there's second kill. Probably already has the keys.
Ooh. Yeah, Joker's on his way to the exit. That's going to be GG's.
He is done.
Wow. All right, Joker taking the second map. Mr. Mike is on the back foot now. And if he doesn't take it this round, it's over.
I think, yeah, I think Mike went too all in on a strat that I don't know how comfortable he is with it. I mean, he could very well have done this plenty of times, maybe just not with the sommelier. But
it seemed like he had it until he activated the terminal, which sent the sommelier out of the wine cooler, and then he kind of like lost him. He looked like, or just couldn't catch him, or he thought he could catch him. I'm not exactly sure.
Either way, we are going to the whole reason I'm here. No, I'm just kidding. Berlin is up next. We've got a 7-10-0, 557 best from Joker, 5-5-1, 1438 from Mike. I believe Mike has beat me twice on Berlin actually. So,
wow.
That's what he said. He said to me before the match that he wanted to apologize in advance for his gameplay, and I said, "You beat me twice on Berlin, so you better show up."
Well, I mean, it looks like he stands a chance here. Then again, who knows? Who can you really say? Or Berlin's just... I can't make sense of it the same way that, like, a person like you or, say, Nezuko-chan can. You know, to just, like, see all those variables presented and get it done, each target killed in, like, a total of less than 5 minutes. Like 1 minute per target. That's just crazy. My brain couldn't fire that fast. So
that's typically like what you want to shoot for is about 1 target a minute.
Yeah.
For like the really obnoxious spins, you're not really going to be able to do that. But for like probably like the easy to medium ones, that's usually the goal. And I don't know if Joker would consider himself an expert on this map, but I'm pretty sure that he likes it. So, and I mean, 557 as a personal best is not all too terrible for sure. So,
no, not at all. 557 is very respectable.
I think he's pretty chilling.
I think Mr. Mike's probably feeling a little nervous going into it. I don't think he was expecting to lose Mendoza, and how could you really feel confident going up against a player like Joker? You know, on any map, especially when you're down. You know, we got 2 losses already. I hope he can pull something out.
It looks like, I think 5 of the Berlins, I could be wrong, were from RR4. So a lot of that experience is pretty old. I don't know how much Mike plays Berlin.
Wow, are you calling Mr. Mike old?
We will see. Well, so am I, because that's when I started.
Caught in 4K.
And you do not want to watch me play Berlin in RR4. That was a disaster. But
I think everyone's gameplay in RR4 was probably a disaster.
Joker's just gone ahead and finished the whole map in 1:20. But you get that username off my screen, man. Holy crap.
I didn't even notice that until you pointed it out. Why would one do such a thing?
Hey, I mean, Mr. Mike does have a higher in-game level than Joker does, so I'm pretty sure that means that he's guaranteed to win these next 3 maps.
It all comes down to the numbers. It's not only numbers, apparently.
We should have in for fun organized spreadsheet roulette, and it's just that's the whole tournament is just your stats.
There should be some kind of like statistics
everything.
roulette. Yeah, I would show up for that. I would shoutcast it. It's just like reviewing Excel sheets.
Oh, 20 seconds. What are your thoughts here? What do you want to see?
Not Florida Man. I'm tired of Florida Man. just
Nah,
annoying
Florida, man.
watching players
Okay,
have to like route for hither.
Respin. Okay, I got you. There you go.
All right, go ahead.
All right, we've got Agent 1, Explosion Accident as a biker. 2, we've got Hobby Knife as a dealer. Impact Explosive in the suit. Fire as a DJ. Loud Assault Rifle as a delivery guy. So,
Nice.
I mean, slightly annoying, but
Impact
I mean,
explosive
it's
makes
really
it
not that
annoying.
bad because most of the time the most comfortable thing you can do is kill green from suit cert, so that's already going to be soundproof for you anyways. Of course, you have to bring the item in, but yeah, the impact is the only thing you have to bring. An oil canister could be quite helpful here. You could bring the loud assault rifle as well.
Yeah, the fire
think
is
I would-
spicy.
I would probably bring all 3 of those things myself, because then there's just like no thinking that you have to put in really to your kill conditions.
Right on.
But looks
I
like
mean,
that's what Joker's plan is, and Mike has opted to grab a silenced pistol.
yeah, I saw. Yeah, Joker's got his AR on his back, and both players will be taking the same route up onto the roof, dealing with Agent Green, as you said, and where they go from there, we'll see.
Could we see the legendary banner triple shot?
Legendary, classic.
Hopefully they don't blow up the propane with this impact. Joker is really making sure that he's far enough back here with this. He's got the propane out of the way.
Is that just out of fear for the explosion being heard, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. But it's as long as you're not like on the far end of either side, then you're completely fine.
That was a very risky explosive impact throw by MrMike. I was almost positive the body was going to fly over the edge of the roof, but it actually goes in the opposite direction. And he triple shots banner.
That's our guy. Wakey, wakey.
Yeah, so impact done for both. Let me take those off.
Focused. He's not playing.
Yeah, I mean impact is since they both brought in a canister, impact's like the worst kill probably. So
May as well do it
get that
first.
done early.
Good work. Now press the advantage while you still can.
Joker's walking around with the loud AR on his back.
Gotta get that
We could
delivery
see
man
that-
disguise.
You could see that kill very quickly here onto Lowenthal here and grab the hobby knife as well, save him a little bit of time. Looks like he's going for Swan though. And
I'm not sure if that's actually
gonna
gonna
have to
get.
bring him.
I lost him.
Yeah, he should enforce it. He's gonna have to bring him like around
He's just
here
a
though
man. Find him.
Okay, yeah, here he comes.
to get him into the box.
MrMike is a boxing delivery guy now. And Joker gets Swan.
And I would think that Mike would be wanting to go back up now because he should have banner upstairs. He's gonna take the time to knock out Swan as well. So that's, I don't know, either gonna be his loud kill or his biker kill most likely. There's the
Joker
loud kill
gets
done for
his
Joker.
Joker gets his kill on Swan. And MrMike looks to be setting him up the same way.
Joker here is gonna run through and grab a propane. And then that'll get him his third kill.
MrMike is luring Thames back here.
Oh no, he just got the car already. I didn't even see him grab that. But yeah, that should be able to get him the kill there. There you go. And,
Alright. Joker blows up Thames, and MrMike is using a little propane flask on him right next to a truck that's full of gas.
yeah, I thought he was gonna go for Lowenthal on that, but the car I didn't see his timing, but yeah, that did work out pretty well for him. Joker, I swear to God, if that briefcase goes into the void. I hate when people do this. It's like so risky for no reason. Let me make sure I mark that kill off there as well for
Okay, Mr. Mike changes into the biker disguise before he gets that explosive kill.
Oh my god, that was close. Chamberlain can open that door from like 5 feet away, so he probably should have just thrown distracted him, but it worked out for him. He just barely got there in time.
Mr. Mike just
And,
confirmed his explosive accident kill.
Agent Tams, report. Are you there?
Get that down as well.
And he's about to get...
He's ready for his loud kill as well, yeah.
Yep, Swan.
2. Don't make this personal.
Very
or you'll
nice.
get
3 all. And Joker's got some awkward timing here on Banner, so I think he's just going to opt to grab the dealer first and then wait on that. And he should have a hobby knife there right above him.
I think he wants to get the DJ.
I would suggest getting it over with.
Either way is fine. He's going to have to do all this stuff eventually anyways.
This is that bullet lure, I think, that I'm not super familiar with. You shoot from down here to bring Banner down? Is that what happens?
Yeah. Yeah, he'll run off to Joker's right and then end up basically exactly where he shot from.
Huh.
And
Okay.
he gets there pretty much as soon as you get back with the dealer disguise, so the timing lines up pretty well, and then he's going to be up in the rafters to grab that hobby knife as well. He's picked up the sedative syringe here to get the dealer as well, so extra safe on that.
Mr. Mike just snags himself the hobby knife, and I believe will be hitting up the dealer next.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Joker's got to be careful on this timing.
Yeah, this can be a tricky,
He was not,
tricky
but it
place.
worked out for him anyways. You could see the woman was walking in and about to walk into the doorway, and she came in as he was getting knocked out, but somehow she didn't see it there.
So that's a clean grab for Joker. Mr. Mike is setting up the DJs here.
And he's not going to worry about Montgomery. He's just going to take care of Banner. He gets spotted there, but it doesn't matter. Even if the DJ was on the other side, he's far enough away that he wouldn't get seen.
Okay.
And
So he's actually going to get fire kill this way.
fire kill here. And Monty is out of the way currently talking to Rolf since he went through that room at the beginning.
Well, it's about to be over. Here.
And he's got no hobby knife, brother. You
Oh
gotta get that
no!
knife.
Oh, that's fine. It's just right on top of the... But here comes Montgomery.
He gets there just fast. See, the problem here with this fire kill, though, is they're going to hear it, and they're going to path through that room. So he
Hopefully
really
not.
should have done the fire kill on Chamberlain.
Oh, man. Oh no, what? Someone... Did he see a gun?
The weapons.
Yeah, he probably
It's
sees a gun.
Like C4 and stuff is still on the ground.
Oh my gosh.
So he's going to be waiting.
Well, if that's the worst that it gets, then he'll be okay.
I think there's a pretty good chance that Joker rips here. I don't think he knows about what's going to happen here. And that gets hurt as well.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Brother, you gotta close that
Oh,
door.
God. Oh my god. I don't believe it. I don't believe he saved that.
He's red from Banner, so he should be fine on that.
Yeah. I don't think the body got seen, though. He dropped his briefcase, like, with a second to spare.
I think he's cooked here. I think he's just going to do it, and he's going to rip. Yep, you see that question mark there?
Yeah, that question mark. Oh no, and Mr. Mike rips right as I think Joker confirms Silent Assassin. Yep, that's it.
He was like a second and a half away from ripping. I'm kind of curious if he knew about that or not, but it doesn't matter because he got 5 stars, so...
Damn.
That is going to be a 6-0 win here for Jokerj. That's Jokerj's first map 3 win in human history. Congratulations to him on that one.
That's crazy.
I'm just kidding, but yeah, definitely showed up on Doza in Berlin there.
That's awesome. What a Berlin. What a match. Great effort by both players. Unfortunately, Mr. Mike couldn't pull it out. But GG's to both, and congrats to Joker on taking all those points with you into the bracket. Speaking of bracket, let's look at it.
Yeah, it's probably going to need a refresh, but it has been sent through.
Let's see. That looked like it refreshed to me. Joker on the board with a 6.0 point differential. Yep, that would be it. And there's Mr. Mike with the -6. But we're still young in the tournament, and these rankings surely will change and evolve over time. And we'll summarize them at the end of every match, just like this. As far as upcoming matches, I don't know if we have any more tonight.
Oh, there's one, yeah, in like 30 minutes.
In 27 minutes over on Deadly Muffin Man's channel. But then they are hours and hours away. But more and more will keep getting scheduled, guys, so keep up to date on hitmaps.com.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, cool.
That's me. That's my name.
So if Muffin Man's not live yet, I think Munga is. So we can go chill out over at Munga's channel until the
Sacrificial
next
lamb
match
for
starts.
matches that end after 4 p.m.
Yeah, I know, right? What can you do? We just got to deal. Thanks for watching, everybody. Chris, thank you for adminning and joining me as my co-caster.
Sure.
And
Yes, sir.
we'll see you out there, gang. Stay safe. Have fun.